like that. And then we would lock these in here. So depending on the camera angle here, I just done this. Okay. Now if I turn the hand wheel and I feel the lever here, so when I turn the hand wheel and I push down on here and I jiggle that, I should feel this jiggling. Okay. All right, we're ready for wash up. We can throw this away. We're on step 11. Wash up the ink train. Set the dampener sweep to maximum. Gently press down on the wash up blade handle so that the rubber blade on the tray will contact and wipe or squeegee the rollers clean. Lightly squirt solvent onto the rollers towards the middle and then alternate between opposite ends. Don't let the rollers stop spinning, slip and slide from excessive solvent. Ink sludge should now be dripping into the pan. Continue until the rollers look clean and dirty. So, we want the water sweep on maximum, clear. We start the press and push down on this lever. We squirt solvent onto the rollers. Again, depending on this camera angle, it's difficult to see, but you should see ink sludge dripping into the wash-up tray. I do. We're squirting solvent on this side of the rollers. Again, depending on the angle of the camera, I can see a bead of solvent between these rollers, which means they're very wet. That bead of solvent has now disappeared, which means I can come over to this side, squirt solvent on these rollers. Again, I can see a bead of solvent here, but I don't see a bead of solvent there. I'm looking into my wash-up tray and I can see sludge dripping into the tray. We're alternating back and forth from one half here. To one half here. You don't want to squirt too much solvent or it will drip into the press. Okay, based on what I see through the guards here, it looks like these rollers are clean, they're just wet. So let's just check that. Okay, these rollers are pretty clean. Those rollers are pretty clean, they're just wet. Okay, those rollers look clean. Step 11 is done. Carefully remove the wash-up tray to avoid spilling. Drain any waste into the drum. Clean and wash up the tray in the clear plastic delivery splash guard and store them on the bottom shelf of the work cart. Okay, so this is a good sign when we don't see any ink splashing here. When we don't see any ink splashing here. And when I take out the splash guard, it's a good sign when it's pretty clean. That is pretty clean. Okay, splash guard is clean. That can be stored down here. Again, we never want to put a piece of paper in. Always fold it up. Now we're going to remove the wash-up tray and blade. Careful that you don't spill it. Okay, now this is a good sign. We see sludge, and a dry spot here.